Say right now, guys. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the morning movie chat. I hope you're all having a very good day today. And man, I wanted to do, I wanted to do a live stream today with you all. I wanted to do live stream, get kind of the community talking and everything. Talk about some MCU movies getting ready to come out. But you know what? It didn't quite work out because for some reason I don't know why my Skype doesn't want to work with OBS to make things easy for me. So here I am walking around my house like a fool. Because the stuff wasn't working out. I hope you're all having a very good day. Maddie Seal is here. Mike Porter, thank you so much for being here, guys. I'm sorry. Normally, I would have the chats, everything up, ready to go today. But like I was just saying, in case you got here a minute or two late, for whatever reason, I can't get my Skype to want to work with OBS to get everything working. And so here I am after getting frustrated and trying to work with it. I had my daughter trying to help me out figure out this thing. I'm not sure what's going on with it. Sometimes this thing like this technology it never wants to work with us, right? I don't know what's up with that. Why is that? Anyway, so it's probably not going to be a very long stream today because like I said, I wanted to talk with you all, bring some different people on to have some conversations about some stuff, and um, it just didn't happen that way. It didn't happen that way. And I apologize. Mike Rogers, thank you for being here. Mike Porter, thank you for being here. Maddie Seal, Eric Heine, Fan Jecture. Let's see if the bathroom is clean. We're not in the bathroom. I want the Trinity Cat right there, stream of the day. Yeah, what's up, Tara? The Spider-Man shows, what's up? Nerd is the word. How are you doing? Technology being a butt. Yeah, man, and I'm telling you, I had it all set up. I had a nice little thumbnail. I had like all the stuff there ready to go. The only thing that wasn't working was Skype. Figures, right? And it's not even. I don't even know if it's just Skype. I think it's OBS. It wasn't one to work. So I apologize, guys. There's probably a lack of. Oh man, look at that, dude. Look at that. I'm going all madman with my lighting here. In case you can't see, I got the light right here above. Like maybe I can keep blocking it and give you guys like flashes and make you guys go crazy. But there we go. Is that a little bit better? It's a little bit better. It's that light behind me now, right? You'd think as a YouTuber you would know how to do that. A stream in the kitchen looks like someone else's stream. I know, right? Anyway, guys, I apologize. That's why I did Skype and StreamYard. I switched to Google Meets. So much better. Yeah, I don't really like StreamYards neither. It works. Like I can tell you, the one thing that's the StreamYards is, it's definitely dependable. StreamYards is definitely dependable. If things aren't working out, because I've had times where I've been doing my live streams and it's just not working out because StreamYards isn't that great. And sometimes the YouTube app isn't one to work and different things like that. StreamYard has come in and worked perfectly when OBS and some of those other things didn't want to work for me. So anyway, guys, I apologize about that. Streaming somebody else stream. LB says I am here. What's up, LB? Yeah, and I caught you guys' live stream over with Josh over at the Den of Nerds earlier today. Great stream, good stuff. Talking about some good stuff. I took off a few minutes early because I was sitting here trying to go through. I had to end up using my phone and everything to try to figure stuff out. But yeah, the Google Meets. I don't know if I don't know if I've seen Google Meet. I know they used to have like Google Hangouts. That was a thing. That was a thing. But yeah, so here I am, and yeah, see, I'm doing everything I can to get this framed right so I don't show off my messy kitchen. I'm kidding. It's not that bad. You missed when I talked about you again. Dang it. It happens all the time. LB's always talking about me. He's got a secret love obsession. It's the new Google Hangouts. It's good. You guys will use it tomorrow night. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say maybe I'll have to check into that. See, the problem is because when I run when I run Skype in through OBS, which is fine, it normally works fine. I don't know what it is. Maybe I need to. I don't know, man. Sometimes the settings on this thing, maybe I just need to figure them out. But what was going on was like I could get the audio through Skype to go through, but I couldn't get my audio to feed in through the same NDI. which is really weird because I know the first time I tried that, like I could like if I keep my audio capture on and keep the one for Skype on, then you're gonna hear an echo. You're gonna hear like me twice. It's really weird how it all works out. But just trying to, I need to get it. I needed to get it all worked out. So, what is that noise? You making a smoothie? No, actually, I'm making my morning coffee. Yeah. So many times you get to see Josh over there at the Den of Nerds. He's actually drinking his morning coffee. Well, here you're gonna watch me sit here and make it. So let's get into this, guys. Um, but what did you guys think about those streams? We got so much Snyder Cut news coming out. You know what I mean? And how do you guys feel about that? I'm not down with the Snyder Cut, just because it's a Snyder Cut. I already seen the movie. Right? I already seen Justice League. Nothing's gonna make it better. The Snyder Cut's not gonna make the movie better. It's not gonna make the DCEU better, is it? I could be wrong. And I'm open to being wrong. I'm not, obviously, like, I'm a huge Warner Brothers fan. I'm a huge DC fan as far as, like, the movies and stuff are concerned. Not so much the comic books. But I enjoy it, and I want to see more, but I want to see good. And it's like, that movie's already passed. For me, that movie's already passed. It's already done its thing. It's not going to do anything for me. Will I watch it when it comes out? Yeah, yeah, I'll watch it. But that's I mean, does that really mean anything? Would I pay to watch it? Absolutely not. Go to the theater? No. Pay for HBO Max? No. I just don't. See, for me, the thing is, like, when it comes to movies, I don't pay for HBO. I'm not paying for Cinemax. I'm not paying for all of those things. I have DVDs. I have a digital library. I have things that, like, it's like, I don't know. It's not even quite the same as the public library. I mean, it would be like, I don't know. I just don't know. I figure HBO, I could rent movies off of so many online services. What do I need to get HBO Max for? So I can watch the Snyder Cut? No, not doing it. Let's see. Venture says coffee tutorial. Tara, you killing? What I miss? What did Tara say? Third stream of the day. Oh yeah, you the real hero, Tara. This is my third one too. I'm True Skills. Thank you so much for being here. Says most accomplished day this month. There you go. Renee Ramon says, you sure about that? That trend, it could be better. Oh, it could be better. I mean, it could easily be better than the first one. Than the Justice League. Easily, it could easily be better. But does it do anything? For me, that's what it is. Does it do anything for the world? Is the DC universe gonna, like, be better for it? Are they, if this movie comes out, and they release it, does good? Are they gonna bring Ben Affleck back and Henry Cavill and build us a whole cool world that we want to see? I don't think so. I just don't think so. I don't think it's gonna help build the world or anything. Of course, I don't think most of the people who want to see the Snyder Cut, I don't think that's what they're worried about. I don't think they're worried about it making the world better, or them continuing on with the DCU. Or I think it's just the fact that there are people out there who are hardcore Snyder Cut fans who want to see it. But what do you think? What's your reason for wanting to see it? Like I said, I mean, I would watch it. I'm not gonna go out of my way to watch it. I'm not gonna pay for any of that HBO caca or anything like that just to watch it. But hey, comes out, I'll watch it. It could be better, but yeah, it could be better. Second stream making some protein pancakes. No. Anthony Manzano says, second stream, I think the future of the MCU is going to be focused on other teams besides adventures like Fantastic Four, X-Men, Midnight Suns, and is that Killuminati or is that Illuminati? I do agree. Other teams. I think they're definitely going to focus on other teams for sure, Anthony. I mean, obviously, and that's the thing with, like, the MCU. They've got everything pretty much everything at their disposal now. It's time for the world to explode. Like, we're going to see, like, the Big Bang in the MCU over this next phase of movies. I think Phase 4 is going to be that big boom. Where Kevin Feige said a handful of years ago that they're not going to be doing introducing like the X-Men and all that stuff into the MCU until like 5 years down the line or whatever. They had the next 5 years planned out. Well, part of my thing with that is even if they have, they've got the next year's 5 planned out, that's fine. That's all fine and dandy. But dang it, if they've got the next 5 years planned out, that's cool. But what are they? That's like saying that they're not gonna tease any of the characters in the MCU. They're not gonna tease any of them for 5 years. No. I think right now what they're going to do is they're going to lay the foundations, to start teasing these characters, find cool ways to bring them into the MCU. I think that's what they're going to do. But yeah, it's going to be an explosion. It's going to be an explosion in the MCU as far as the characters, the movies, and things like that. We're ready for it. I'm ready for it. Are you? Let's see. Trent got VHS and Betamax too. You know what? I actually do have some VHSs still. I have the special editions on VHS. Does that count? The special editions. I've got some Dragon Ball Z videos on VHS. I've got some Dragon Ball Z videos. Yeah, you'll do it. THC infused coffee. No. Coffee's supposed to. Well, that's an argument to be made. I say coffee's supposed to wake you up, but also the other stuff, it kind of helps wake me up too. It really does. It helps me wake up and focus, to be honest. Does it need to be better, or can a movie just be a movie, or for enjoyment's sake, not everything is so serious? Why so serious? Does it need to be better? I mean, I would think that it needs to be somewhat better because people are wanting to see it, right? People are wanting to see it. So do they want worse? Of course it's got to be better. Of course it's got to be better. But better from what perspective, though, is what we're looking at here. Second Street, I'll type on my comment before it's supposed to say Avengers. Oh, yeah. No, you're good. You're good. Yo, what's up, Dog School? How you doing? You certainly don't watch TV shows. It might be better. Says Mike Porter. Yeah, I don't watch TV shows. It's like The Mandalorian was hard enough to watch, things like that. Eric Hines says, do you think Black Widow will be a box office smash hit? I think it will be. Even with all of the things going on in the world right now with the pandemic, I still think that it has the potential. I can't remember how much I said that first one. I still think it has the potential to come in and do really good at the box office. I know. And here's the one thing, I know Josh from over at the Den of Nerds. Me and him would we've never got. You know what? Maybe I need to get him on a stream and we can fight about this, bruh. But I just don't think that it's a good viable solution to release these movies on streaming through the streaming services to make money. Will it? I mean, but the argument could easily be made that they need to make something. They need to make something because they're not making nothing right now. But I still feel that no matter what price point they put it at, it's going to do better at the movie theater than it will. It's just going to do better at the movie theater than it will going to a home release. But I think it will be. Dark Skull says, Major said Black Widow and New Mutants were pushed back, but it makes sense. Yeah, definitely. And New Mutants, I almost feel like they should do that one on digital just so it can make some money, but I still want to see it on the big screen. Burke the Nerd, thank you so much for being here. Trinity for Batman. Trinity making coffee in the kitchen while I vacuum the lonely cave. There you go. Congratulations on hitting 1.4K. 70 subs away from 1K, says Dog School. Nice. Hell yeah, that's good. I need to get on it. You know what, Dog School? Get on Twitter and link me your channel since I can't do it here with what I'm doing right now. I want to check that out. I want to check out your channel. Awesome. 1-2 Comic Talk. What's up, Kevin? How you doing? Jenner Check, says Snowdub. Wow, good. Good job. I'll check out your channel. Yeah, for sure. DBZ, one of the goats. Yeah, definitely. Wayne White, what's up, my brother? Anthony Manzano says, Would you rather have Galactus or Dormammu as the main villain for the next phase of the MCU? Galactus over Dormammu, only because we've had Dormammu already, but however, it would be interesting because Dormammu has been hanging out, in the background, kind of chilling, just waiting for his opportunity to strike. So I think that would be something certainly cool to see happen. To see happen is Dormammu come back with a vengeance, saying, "Oh, Doctor Strange ain't here to save your ass now." You know what I mean? I think that would certainly be something pretty cool to see. But I mean, we need Galactus though. I mean, don't we? Don't we need Galactus in the MCU? Of course, to get Galactus in, we need to have other heroes and other people introduced into the MCU before we get there. Um, Harvey Miller says, "Good morning. What's up, Trinity? Same for me. I'm curious. Not going to subscribe to HBO Max for the Snyder Cut, but I'll watch it eventually and read about whatever happens online." Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think it would come out with more than just HBO Max, but I could be wrong. Maybe that's what they're going to do to get people there. I certainly wouldn't pay for the DVD of it again, but I'd pay to watch, maybe for the digital version online or something, $15 or something, however much, a movie like that might cost. Let's see, are those dogs fighting with lightsabers on your calendar? No. Matter of fact, that's cats. It's cats fighting with, it's Cat Wars, man. Let's see if we can get that to turn around there. It's Cat Wars, bruh. Cat Wars, and I got some of my kids' art from school. Yeah. Good eye. But yeah, I wouldn't subscribe to HBO Max just for that. Notice the word says, "Why don't you like watching TV shows?" For me, it's just like it's the format. It's the format of them. Like for me, like a TV show works like for a Seinfeld. It works for Friends. Those TV shows, they work. It's a half hour fun. You can go watch it. It's just for me, it's the episodic thing of it. Like Mandalorian actually worked out though. One thing I liked about the Mandalorian is the fact that it was only 30 minutes. 30, 40 minutes. It wasn't a full hour. But I think it's just like the episodic nature of TV shows, the budgets they have on most TV shows and things like that. Like even the Marvel Netflix series, those were hard for me to choke down. And you hear me saying choke down, yeah, like literally, I was sitting there watching them, like gouging my eyes out. Should I have used the knife for that? I just don't like watching TV shows. For a sitcom, it's fine, but for like these serious shows, like all that stuff, just give me a movie. Just give me a movie. And the way that the Disney's done theirs so far, I've enjoyed. I just can't get into them. Terrason says Josh versus Trinity. I know, right? Second Street, in your opinion, do you think a manga like Dragon Ball Z can be as successful as a live action movie? Anthony Manzano, absolutely 100%. It can. It's got to be done right though. But a thing with like Dragon Ball Z, here's the difference between Dragon Ball Z and like the comic books that we see being made into movies is most of the comic books that we see, there's different versions of comic characters out there. There's different storylines. There's all of that stuff. There's so much different. I mean, there's a huge world of different things and adventures, things that have happened at the same time, all the alternate universes and all that. Dragon Ball Z is one. It's one. You basically have to make what's already made and put that on screen. That doesn't mean that you can't switch it up a little bit, change it up to make it fresh, but it has to be that. To me, it has to be that. It has to be exactly that. You want to like you think a lot of people are adamant and passionate about respecting the source material when it comes to comic book movies. I can guarantee you the people in the Dragon Ball Z fandom would be very adamant about that. You change Goku's history, his past, any of the other characters, people are going to be pissed. Just like they were about the comic book movies. But to me, like I said, the difference is the fact that you have one storyline written by one guy. There's no multiple realities, none of that. It just doesn't happen. Now you can take a look at the TV show as compared to the movies, the Dragon Ball Z movies that they did, and notice that there are some timeline differences and things like that. But for the most part, I think they could make a good movie. And it could be successful. Renee Ramon says, I think Black Widow will be a hit if Marvel releases it about 1 month after business opens to 100%. That way they can take advantage of suckers. Suckers like, yeah. The miss the theaters. Yeah. Like me, if they open the theaters tomorrow, I'd be there. I don't care about 100%. But yeah, I think Wonder Woman and Black Widow could be the movies to get people's asses back in seats at the theater, for sure. Den of Nerds Live, what's up, my brother? How are you doing? I'm glad you made it in here a little bit late since I was talking about challenging you, Josh. Monster Mike TV. Are they really making a new Spawn movie? The last I heard of that was Todd McFarlane was wanting a lot of control over that kind of stuff. And here's the thing is, I thought, wasn't he going to be directing it too? The thing is he's not a director. He's a writer. I myself don't want to see Todd McFarlane go out and do that. I do get why he would want to have control over so much stuff. It's his baby, it's his baby. You got to take care of your baby. We can also see, how some people feel that what Hollywood's done with so much of these movies and things like that. People are, the Spawn thing. But I'm not sure if that's actually really going to happen or not. Should it? I think it's a movie that's good for a reboot. Only Banter says, I'm 91,712 away from 100K subs, y'all. You're getting close, dude. You're getting close. Oh, man, that's funny. Monster Mike TV says, good morning. That's amazing. Yeah, it'll be so close. Oh, unstoppable cock blocker. Can't stop the cock. You're funny. Oh, that's funny. Been stuck around 815 subs for about 4 months now. Need to start making more videos. Yeah, Snowdub, for sure. And you know what, guys? If you're here, you haven't checked out Snowdub, you guys need to go check out his stuff, man. Great stuff. Loves horror movies. He loves music. His hip hop. He does music. Snowdub music and entertainment. Imagine that. Second Street, what is your opinion on Percy Jackson series Disney announced for Disney Plus? I'm not sure if you know that book series. I know the book series. I never seen the movies. I'm not really into it. It sounds like something interesting. What's his name? Didn't what's his name from that series have some words about that? I can't remember the actor that played Percy Jackson, but he's actually a pretty decent actor. Dragon Ball Evolution was outstanding. Toriyama adaptation. Oh, man. I know you're trolling now. They did change Dragon Ball in that terrible movie. Yeah. The thing is they tried to update it without it being a good update. That was really the problem. But, I mean, it's kind of got to go something like that. A challenge? Yeah, no. It was Josh, it was about Black Widow going onto streaming as opposed to moving into theaters. You know how I feel about that. I think Black Widow like I said, I think Black Widow and Wonder Woman are going to be the movies to get people back into theaters. I think they're going to make more money and will do better in theaters. The studios need to make money on the movies. Yes, they do. But is it something that's so bad, that they need to release these movies that could be blockbusters, not at the theater? Like, the thing is, like, Trolls 2, how everybody talks about it, did so good and everything. I still think that it could have done better. I think it done decent numbers for what it is because people were at home and, stuff like that. Like, look at Scoob. How's Scoob doing? I don't know. Chaos and Comics says, too much risk to put those films in that quick. Yeah, I think so. McFarlane needs to hire James Wan to direct the Spawn flick. James Wan, that would be interesting. I gotta ask Phil. Why not Ang Lee? Why not Ang Lee for Spawn? I had to. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon is great. Let's not talk about Hulk. Mike Porter says, wondering if movies will get pushed back again. Summer concerts are being postponed. I don't know. I think that's a different thing. I think it's a different thing because really, like, a concert is about getting all up close and personal with people and getting into a mosh pit and getting all hot and sweaty. Unless you're going to like those pansy concerts where you sit down in seats and you watch from afar and you clap after. No, no, no. I want to get in. I want to be moshing. I want to be throwing elbows. I want people to be jumping off the stage diving, and me getting kicked in the head, and them landing on me and tweaking my neck. That's what I want. That's what I want. Yeah, but yeah, that's like about concerts, man. Chaos and Comics says, Todd wants a new challenge, so he's definitely directing it. Yeah. He's gonna direct it. I mean, I know that he's got lots of challenges ahead of him. But here's my thing with that is, Todd McFarlane is not a director. He's an artist and a writer. Now we can argue about the various degrees to how great he is, but the thing is, like, that's not what he does. I don't know neither, because I mean, writing a movie script is different than writing a comic script. I mean, just from what I know and from what I would guess, I haven't wrote a movie script or comic script, but I think it just seems to be. It just seems to be that it would be easier. But yeah, he would be directing it and all that stuff. And I think that's why it's had a lot of problems getting off the ground. That's why it's had a lot of problems getting off the ground. But here, it's gonna. Oh man, here, hold on, just a second, guys, just a second here. There you go. You didn't want to hear that. You didn't want to hear that. It was loud. But yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Again, guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had stuff planned out. I wanted to get a community stream and get you guys in here. I wanted to talk with you all about the future of the MCU and just kind of what your guys' thoughts are. I know I seen that Charles Murphy from Murphy's Multiverse dropped another article this morning talking about Shang-Chi, the Shang-Chi movie, and another possible actress going to be in that movie. Now, this actress has been in quite a bit of stuff. I believe she was, what they say, she's like 38 years old. She doesn't look no 38 years old though. But there's been no official announcements that she was cast, but they were looking at the fact, what he was looking at was some of the stuff like some of the people that she follows on Instagram, some of the mutual follows, some of the timestamps and everything to where she's been, where it looks like she may have actually been possibly filming with them in, what is it, Australia? For the cast of Shang-Chi. So definitely some interesting stuff to think about with the Shang-Chi movie. And the Shang-Chi movie, from what we've heard so far with everything going on in there, it sounds like it's one of those movies that, it's just like I was saying earlier, it sounds like it's one of those movies that's going to explode the MCU out there into the larger universe, because it sounds like there's so much going on there. I mean, obviously we're getting the Mandarin. Obviously we're gonna have Shang-Chi. We're having all these rumors about this World Martial Arts Tournament. And you know what martial arts tournaments do, right? Yeah, they introduce you to a whole lot of people, because there's people throughout the world who have powers, who have skill sets and things like that get attracted to those things. I mean, did you not watch Enter the Dragon? Dragon Ball Z? Bloodsport. It's going to be very interesting to see what comes up. What's going to be coming out with all that. Let's see. Oh man, did this thing disconnect with me, or did this disconnect from the chat? You guys, let me know. Let me know down in the comments if this thing disconnected from the chat, because it's not letting me see any more chats after Chris's comments there. Sometimes it does that. The Streamlabs app here is not the best app in the world. It's not that great. It's not that great. But here, let me see. Let me see if I can type a message in there and see if it works. Oh, message could not be sent. All right. But I'm guessing you guys can probably still hear me. Probably still see me and all that stuff. So I'm not going to end this live stream as I probably would in a lot of cases. But anyway, guys, yeah. I think there's a. Let me see here. Oh yeah, we're back here. We're back here in the studio. Isn't that what we? Isn't that what I'm supposed to call it? The studio. This is my studio, and you know what? Honestly, I'm thinking about changing up the studio as well. Probably thinking about moving it out to the garage. Probably thinking about moving it out to the garage. Oh, man, these gosh dang things, man. I'm telling you. Anyway, let me see if I can get here into the chats and see what everybody's saying here on the computer. Oh, come on, man. This stuff. Let me see if I can get here into the chats and see what everybody's saying here. Oh, dang it. On the computer. Man. Oh, come on, man. There we go. This stuff. Let me see if I can get into the chats and see what everybody's saying. There we go. All right. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Back into the chats. I don't know why it's freezing. I don't know why it's freezing up on me. I don't know why it's freezing up. Yeah, let's pop out the chat. Let's expand that so I can see what you all are saying here. Okay, here we go. Have you seen the new Scoob? Is it any good? I have not. I have not seen Scoob. I know Adam from Fanjexture. He watched it. Yeah, Fanjexture's great. Denim Nerd says, I mean, we'll just see. I think Tenet will be an interesting one if they don't delay it. Yeah, that will be an actually interesting one if they don't delay that. Let's see. Does hold the movies to wait to see how lesser movies do? It won't go to streaming, yeah. I will commit suicide if Black Widow goes directly to DVD. Don't do it! Don't do it! Marquise, what are you doing? Okay. Okay, I think I'm caught up with that part of the chat here that where it dropped off at. PsychoFest Las Vegas was canceled. Well, that sucks. One day in August. Todd wants to challenge. Todd, oh yeah, wants to new challenge. Okay, yeah. So that's where I was. Let's just hold the movie to see how it would do. Yeah. Yeah, Tenet will be an interesting one if they don't delay it. And the thing is with Tenet, I don't think Tenet is a bad marker, I think, for all movies, if you ask me, because Tenet, I don't think it has the draw that a Marvel Cinematic Universe movie does. I don't think as many people are into it. It's very niche, just like a Marvel Cinematic Universe movie, but it's very niche. You know, like not everybody likes, not everybody likes what he does, man. But I love his movies. But yeah, I can't wait to see Tenet neither, Tara. Anthony Manzano says, do you think it would actually benefit Black Widow and Wonder Woman 84 to release it in theaters and on streaming services as well for people who are afraid to go into theaters? That's not going to happen. Won't happen, Anthony. It won't happen because of the deal that we've seen that's kind of exploded, that caused the rift between AMC and what was it, Universal? With the Trolls thing, but they have all those deals for those things. It's not like a monopoly or anything, but the thing is like for awards, for DVD releases, for all that stuff, like they're not going to put it in theaters at the same time it's going to streaming. They're just not going to do it. They've already said that. It's not going to do it. They've got stuff in their contracts. I won't pretend to know a whole lot about it, but that's not going to happen. It will not be in theaters at the same time as streaming services, without it having done its run. And what is it, like 6 weeks or something like that? However many weeks run before it goes to digital. Because there's been movies that are at the theater, still at my big theater, not even at the dollar theater here, that are at the big theater that come out on digital, and I'm watching them at my house while they're still on at the big movie theater. Some movies stay in there that long. So yeah, I think, wasn't Avengers Endgame one of those movies? Didn't it come out on digital while it was still at the theater, and then they did the stopped, and then they did the re-release thing? I could be wrong there. Maybe that all happened same time-ish. I don't know. But no, I haven't seen Scoob. Nerd is the word. I haven't. Maybe soon though. Hey Tara, you in high demand now. I know. And you know what? Tara's been on Snowdeb's channel twice. She's been on Snowdeb's channel twice. Hasn't been here yet. Not in a rusty BT bag by crowd surfer. Aggressively relaxing says my gym came back now. People are learning martial arts with masks on. I have a new respect for Sub-Zero. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Heck yeah. Chaos and Comics says Todd McFarlane wasn't a writer at one point until he decided to do that. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But here's the thing: is directing and writing a big blockbuster film for Hollywood is a lot different than writing comic books. Way different. Way different. Directing a movie, way different than laying out comic panels and designing them. However, I will say that for storyboarding and all that stuff, all his ideas that he wants, like, he's got that in his head. He could excel at that. And I'm not saying it could be bad. I'm just saying that they're nowhere near the same. And I'm not saying that he doesn't have any experience. Maybe he's done some stuff. Maybe he has experience in those fields and stuff. I don't know. I won't pretend to know anything about Todd McFarlane, and yeah, it's certainly a challenge. I mean, look at Tom Cruise. Look at Tom Cruise. I'm not going to doubt him because look at what everything Tom Cruise has done. So, yeah. Mike Porter says, I'm definitely a pansy concert watcher. Oh. Wayne White says, I'm going to have a channel soon myself. I'll keep you updated. All right, man. Take it easy. Eric Heidi says, just got out of the shower. What's going on? Just chilling and talking, man. Like I said, technology wasn't working today. I was going to have a show where you guys could call in today, but for whatever reason, man, this thing is not working. I don't know what's going on with that. Technology. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. I've been working in entertainment for 3 decades. 3 decades. I can tell you, Todd has no understanding the degree of education to consider directing. Yeah, and that's not to say that he couldn't learn. That he couldn't learn. I mean, I think that's possible. I mean, look at how many directors are out there that they go out there. I mean, look at Robert Rodriguez, right? Look what he done. Look at what he's done. And obviously Robert Rodriguez is one of the people who inspired the Sasuke sisters and what they have done and things like that. But the thing is it's not easy. Now the thing is, you also have people out there who he could probably work with that would help him, that would come in and help consult and things like that. You get producers. You know what I mean? You get producers, you get executive producers, all those things who could. You get resources. What it comes down to. For real though, So hold up. People say she was cast because of IG posts. Yes, LB. And the thing is because he's going in there, and that's his just rumors. It's under his connecting imaginary dots. But what he's doing is he's looking at, because when it comes down to it, a lot of these stunt people that work in Hollywood, that work on these MCU films, they're really on they friend and they work with and they interact with people that they've worked with or are going to work with and things like that. And a lot of the evidence that he has there in the article actually seemed pretty obvious. And plus, Shang-Chi cast an Asian person in a Shang-Chi movie. Sounds kind of like it works, right? It sounds like it works. And just like yesterday, I was bullshitting about Ironheart with the one girl coming out to be possibly Ironheart. Obviously, I was just being a no good clickbaiter like Wars do, but the point being is what they were talking about in there is actually it being the grapplers. For that are in these clips and everything that girl's going to be, and just a lot of those different types of things. So like I've been saying, with a lot of these TV shows and these movies, they're going to be exploding the world out there of these Marvel characters. But because of IG posts, like seriously. Speaking of which, Stormbreaker, I need to get with Stormbreaker. Was it 821? I need to get with Stormbreaker because he was talking about something about one of the stars there where he lives at. That's local to him, that had put up some posts about him being in Falcon and Winter Soldier, I believe, but also it possibly playing into something else. And I was like, whoa, when I seen some of the stuff he was talking about, and I was like, man, that's interesting. Side note, I was the digitally rendered Spawn in the original movie. I'm talking from experience. Okay, all right. The only thing I'm worried about Shang-Chi is all you assholes needing to talk about SJWs and forced diversity and that shit. The only thing I'm worried about Shang-Chi is all you assholes. What assholes? I'm going to talk about SJWs and forced diversity. Who does that? I don't talk about SJWs and forced diversity. You got the wrong channel, Chris. You got the wrong channel, Chris, and you should know that. I agree, Kev. The Spawn film might have never come out due to Todd's stubbornness. Yeah, yeah. I think someone had to approve it. You should be good now. Should be good now. Had to approve what? It's connected from chat. Yeah. I break chats on the regular, guys. Sorry. Yeah. Better check your internet before you do that. Yeah. No, I wasn't gonna end it. I guess that's how far behind I am here. Ronnie Barnes, on the other hand, is difficult. Philadelphia is going to be great. Philadelphia is going into production. Yeah, that's okay, I guess. That's okay. The draw is Nolan. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, certainly. But again, he's a niche thing. I mean, he's a big director and everything. But again, his movies aren't for everybody. Not everybody likes those kind of movies. Like a lot of those thrillers. Not a lot of people like those. I mean, they're just as niche as MCU movies. They really are. Um, as far as people who want to go out and see them and things like that, they're really niche. They're not for everybody, you know. I mean, just like a Quentin Tarantino movie. Like, sure, for you and me and a lot of people out there, we love Quentin Tarantino. But there's a lot of people out there, like my mother. She won't even watch a Quentin Tarantino movie. My wife, no, she won't watch a Quentin Tarantino movie. I can't remember which one it was that she watched, and she was like, "Oh, that was actually pretty good." I'm like, "Huh? You know that's a Quentin Tarantino, right?" But I mean, because people have their conceptions or misconceptions about directors and things like that, and hey, I get it. I get it. AMC and Anne Rice signed a killer deal. Okay. The only guy that can be super successful with an original idea. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Vampire Chronicles, the Mega Green Day, that Mega Green Day Weezer Fall Out Boy concert postponed until 2021. Could they just postpone it forever? Could they just? I'm in the theater day one. It opens up. Me too, Perp. Me too. Second Street. Are you a fan of Mission Impossible movies series, or not really? I do like the Mission Impossible movies. They were good. They were fun. Good action-packed movies. I do like the way that they're made and everything. Good fun movies. I actually need to buy those and maybe go through and rewatch them all. Um, Trinity is keeping count. I think you were right about Endgame. Oh man, I can't remember what I said. But I'm flapping my gums too much. Y'all acting like McFarlane's directing of Korn's "Freak on a Leash" music video didn't propel it to the top spot of MTV's TRL for weeks. Did he? Was he the one who directed that? I mean, I know he did like some of the art and stuff for that video and everything. But that was a great video too. But again, I mean, and again, we could easily say that music videos aren't movies, but a lot of people go from doing music videos to doing movies. So I mean, look at McG, right? Look at McG. Tara been on Snowdub channel way more than she's been on Trinity's channel. Stay woke. That is a person speaking from experience, i.e. Teabag. Oof, man. And what's really weird is you go to concerts, and I've seen one of these creeps before. You go to concerts and you got the girls who are stage diving, and you got that guy out there who's like, ooh, boo, he's trying to grab some boobies and that. Man, I've seen one guy doing that at a concert I was at. Like there was girls, going up there. It might have been Limp Bizkit if it was girls going up there and stage diving, but they were doing all that. And there's this guy, you could see his little grabby hand is sitting behind me. You know what I did? Fucking jabbed right back into the I don't know how many times I elbowed him right in the ribs and shit. But the dude also got kind of fucked up later too, because I think he got pushed in the pit and I don't know, I seen him go down a couple times, but fucking creeps, man. Fucking creeps, dude. He also a toy designer or CEO of a multi-billion-dollar company. Yeah. And dude, and look what Todd McFarlane's doing with his Indiegogo. That's crazy. Just like, what was the other guy? Was it Sean Gordon Murphy? Dude, crazy stuff. Second Street, what do you think happens to the next Fast and Furious movie? Will he be released directly or digital by the time the movie releases? This theater will all blow over. They already pushed that shitty movie till next year, and I don't give a shit about Fast and Furious movies. Those movies suck. I'll just call your cell phone. Guess who else been on Snow Channel twice? Right? Oh, woke like Weinstein. Effed up my own joke. Yeah. Um, it's the bees. It's bees. This channel's moderators are trying to censor Wookiee. She really sounds interesting. Yeah, it does. Hail, working and listening. All right. Oh man, work. Four-letter word. Gotta go. All right, take it easy, nerds. But I'm getting ready to edit it here in a minute anyway. Everything's all jacked up this morning, and man, I'm sorry. No, I meant check your internet in the garage before you move your studio out there. I don't have internet in the garage. What I would do is I would have all my stuff here in the house, and then I would run a cable, run, just my, what is it, my cable, my cable that plugs in the back of the computer out there to the garage. But I've streamed from the garage with my phone here before, so it would still work out. But for the most part, it would be mostly for the most part, it would mostly be for shooting videos. But the live streams would probably come out of there as well. But I mean, yeah, I mean, it'll work out. It'll work out. Self censoring is the worst. Yeah, Cotton Connection. Green Day is to punk as Disney is to Star Wars. Apples and cucumbers. Apples and cucumbers. That's what that is. Apples and cucumbers. That creep was me. My ribs still hurt. Yeah. No, and you know what it is like, like people do that, but like this dude was there constantly, just like I could see him. I'm just like, dude, like what are you doing, bro? Like just get off of it, man. Like get a girlfriend, bro. Get a girlfriend. It might have been at a Cottonmouth King show. It might have been at a Cottonmouth King show. 100% they do say. I love all kinds of music. Don't hate an old man for liking Weezer. At least I didn't bring up all the classic bands I like. I think they are going to announce Steely Dan. Hey, I'm okay with classic bands. I'm just not like into Green Day and Weezer and those bands. Those bands, I'm just not into that, and they're not bad. I'm just not into them. But you give me some old classic stuff, hell yeah, dude, I'm into that. Um, I mean, what do you want to talk about? You want to talk about some CCR? I love Credence. Wouldn't hold out much hope for the Credence, though. You should stream from your roof. I've actually thought about that. I've actually even thought about streaming while I'm out on some of my bike rides, things like that. Yeah. But Green Day was pop music. Green Day was pop music. Yeah. It is. I mean, it totally is. It totally is. Well, I mean, take a look at the Goo Goo Dolls. Take a look at the Goo Goo Dolls. There's an extreme example of sellouts, if you will. Because they were before they were like they were like more of like a hardcore kind of like punk band. Like that's what they did, and then life happens, and then they eventually became to do what they did. But I'm not gonna act like the Goo Goo Dolls suck. They had some great hits. Oh man, I better not start singing them. But what was that song? Slide? Wasn't it Slide from the Goo Goo Dolls? Man, that song's great. Great song, man. Great song. Summer of cartoon characters meeting their pets as kids has been ruined. Shaggy, Scooby, SpongeBob, Gary, Gru, Minions. Shh, yeah. Heck yeah, Credence. Yeah, rest in peace, John. Probably the biggest loss from COVID. Yeah. Hey, shut the mouth, the Goo Goo Dolls. Oh man, that's funny. Anyway, guys. Yeah, guys, I apologize. I'm gonna see what I can work through to figure out this thing here to get you guys on here, so we can have some guests here on the show again, man. I just don't understand why it's not working. Because I wanted to have you guys. I wanted to bring some of you guys onto the show. I know Anthony Manzano. He'd probably call in. I know what's his name. Our new reviewer, Eric Heine. I'm sure he would call in. Nerdette said she would happily call in. I'm sure we could get LB to call in. We could probably get all you guys to call in. But for whatever reason, I had it all set up and ready to go. But for some reason, the sound just didn't want to work. Just didn't want to work. So I may have to come up with a different way to do things. We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out here soon enough. Because I'll tell you, like I was saying earlier, I hate using StreamYards. I don't like using StreamYards. It sucks. And I even pay for the premium service. I think I'm going to stop that. But I just don't like StreamYards. Who does? Who likes StreamYards? Weezer's Into the Woods on the Frozen soundtrack is so effing dope. Was that them that did that? Into the that one? Is that what it was? Into the Woods? Is that the one they did? I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to help myself if there was a number I could prank call. Oh, I know. It would totally. And speaking of which, whoever it is, oof, ugh, mm. Anyway, at first I thought you said John 5. You know, and another thing you guys could do for me, if you guys wanted to. Again, thank you guys so much for being here, putting up with the delay in the show, production, everything that's going on here. Believe me, it makes me mad. But do me a favor. Let me see if I can find this. I want to see if I can find this. If you guys could do me a favor, go and check out this video. Subscribe to this channel. What it is it's my other channel, guys. It's my other channel. You guys should go and check it out. But oh man, come on. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna put this in here, guys. Go to my other channel. Watch this video. There it is. I just dropped it there in the chat. Go to my other channel. Watch that video. It's for my business. I reviewed a pizza place. I'm just doing things over there, try to, build up my social media influence the same way I've done here with all you awesome people with my YouTube channel and just kind of things, with everything that's been going on with this current crisis with pandemic. I've been having to improvise, to different ways to see my customers, to reach my customers. So I figured, you know what, I need to do the same thing with my business, the same thing that I've done here. So what I did is I've put a couple of commercial things on there for my business, and then so yesterday I went and I did a review for this place because we got this local scanner page or this local page on Facebook where I live at called like AV Restaurant Support Group or something like that. And it's basically a lot of people are in there posting, about local restaurants because they're hurting right now, wanting to keep them in business. The funny thing is about this group is it's only positive. You can only put something in there if it's good. If you have any criticism whatsoever, one criticism, even just like the slightest little bit of nothing, people lose their minds. People lose their minds and they'll be like, this is a support group. So that's kind of become my favorite comment to leave in there when somebody comments on something. I just put in all capital letters with an exclamation point, this is a support group. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Ooh, look at who we got there. That's my little man right there. But yeah, so I was like, man, I'm on there, so I decided to do some reviews. So I was like, some of these food places, I'm gonna go eat at them. We'll get some food and we'll review it. It'll be good for my channel. And if you go watch my pizza review channel, what I did is, you guys know how I like to kind of pun on things and everything. So I did my pizza review. I did my pizza and wing review almost like your boy Zach does his comic reviews. I know, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. It was fun. It was fun. Just because, I was sitting there thinking, like, that format actually works for what I wanted to do over there. The way he goes in there is pretty funny. It's pretty funny. I always considered the trailer park my support group. Yes. It is. I was raised on Motorhead. Yeah. Love Motorhead, absolutely. I don't know why you suspiciously pointed your finger at me, but I swear I'm not messing with you outside of your streams. No, I've been getting, because you know what it is? You get all the, about this aggressively. All those spam callers out there. I've been getting some really weird ones too. I'm like, dude, like, did somebody just get my number and just plug it into these different things, man? Because, like, I don't know, man. Jimmy Buffett's wife cussed out my grandma. Little monster. Oh, man, that's funny. That's funny. Two-Gun Pedro. Pew, pew. What's up, Pedro? I hope all is well. Yeah, just things have been, technology is messing with me today. Technology is not my friend. Anyway, guys, yeah, so make sure you go check out, like I said, I'll drop that link down there in the chats. I'll drop it again. Go check out my review I did for this pizza place. Subscribe to that channel if you'd like. I'm going to be trying to do some other stuff. And if you have other ideas, like, let me know. Because I was just thinking, like, I don't know what to do over there for stuff, you know. But let me know what you think, you know, if I should do more stuff like that. And I don't know. I'll figure something out eventually, right? Just trying to think of some funny things to do to help promote my business and help promote. I figured, here's the one thing, like, with my YouTube channel for my business, I figured is, like, me going and highlighting other businesses, you know, places that I've, you know, and reviewing them, kind of helps out my business. I'm also going to do some other videos with some local places and go into them and highlight their business as well. Like, I'm going to be like, hey, this is Trinity, the Peanut Peddler, your friendly neighborhood nutman, and today I'm here at the Lancaster Boulevard Flooring Emporium, and, you know, they just recently opened their doors back up after, you know, this whole current pandemic. They were closed down for a couple of weeks, and they're back, and this and that, you know, just stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, guys, yeah, I hope you're all doing good today. Like I said, I'm gonna work on this thing tomorrow, see if I can get stuff set up so I can take call-ins. Because here's the thing: is like I could get it to where we could have people call in, but for some reason, like it would give you guys an echo, and we don't want to do any of that. We don't want to do any of that. We want it to be a good experience here for you guys. But we'll get it figured out. Even if I have to even if I have to get on the StreamYards to make it work. Anyway, guys, yeah, great idea. Yeah, and that's what I say, because like for me doing that, like people have supported my business. I've been in business for 6 years. I'm a small business, small franchise, but I figured all these great places have supported me over the years. I want to go in and help show them support. As a matter of fact, one of the things I was going to start doing was I wanted to start holding giveaways, you know, like giveaways for some of the places like the barbershops, because a lot of the places I go in my business are local barbershops, salons, and things like that. I was thinking what I'll do is maybe when things open back up, maybe like once a month or once a week or something, I'll start doing like gift cards to some of these places. Like just put, you know, $20, $30, have a gift card for, you know, hey, you know, you go to this salon, you know, to get entered into this, you know, it's going to be a giveaway. You gotta, you know, this or that, you know, you can enter for free by watching this video and commenting this. You can get extra entries by buying products from me, or saving your receipt from these places and sending in a copy of your, you know, just all those different ways to get entered in and, you know, give away gift cards and things like that. Because I mean, that's really what it's all about, right? Did you click the link? Don't thank me yet. Yeah. You could sideline as an advertiser for small businesses. Yeah, yeah, and that's kind of what I want to do is like, because like I figured like for me the thing is like when it comes to my business, I sell snacks and stuff. And when it comes down to it, people are always asking like, "Oh, are these any good?" And I'm always like, "Oh yeah, of course they're good." I always feel bad, not bad, but I always just feel like, why would anybody take my word for it? Because I can't remember if it was on this stream the other day. I was saying, of course the snake oil salesman says the snake oil works, right? Of course he does. He's selling the snake oil. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, that's something I want to do. But anyway, guys, I'm almost done with my coffee here. I got to get out, get a workout done, and then get some work done. But I hope you're all having a good day. Again, I'm sorry for everything. It didn't fall through. I didn't even get to have a well. I won't even have an outro video here. I won't even have an outro video for you guys to put up here. Man, sucks. I don't think I will anyway. So yeah, guys. Again, I apologize. Thank you all so much for being here today. If you haven't already, subscribe and all that stuff. I've got a video that will be dropping on the channel later today. Today it will be dropping on the channel later today. It's going to be a comic book review. I've got another comic book that I just purchased. I know I'm not into the digital comic things, but this one I wanted to read. I wanted to do this review for DC's Unkillables. DC has been releasing comic books here on Tuesdays now through their digital stuff. We're going to see how that plays out going into the forward once they actually start releasing physical comic books, because apparently Marvel is still releasing theirs on Wednesday, and there's been a whole lot of talk out there in the world about comic books. The release schedule is what Diamond's going to do with everything. You know, being as if DC's releasing books on Tuesday and Marvel releases on Wednesday, are comic shops just going to allow their books to be sold on Tuesdays instead of Wednesdays and just let them go anyway? Is Marvel going to change their date to Tuesdays as well? And how is this going to affect them? Because I will tell you one thing, my local comic book shop, I know they go down and they pick up their orders on Tuesday mornings, and then they get here, they bag them all and everything, and then they have them all ready to go for Tuesdays. I'm pretty sure that's how it happens, is Tuesday. I don't think it's Mondays. But the thing is, like, that's a lot of work for them to get done for Tuesday. They usually have it done on Tuesday morning and stuff like that, but I don't know, just some interesting things. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below about the whole comic book thing. You guys got any comic books that you're going to read? Or are you just going to wait for physical copies like I really want to do? I mean, I think I bought 3 digital books since DC and Marvel have started doing their digital releases. None of them have been Marvel. I bought The Last Circus? The Last Circus, which was a Dick Grayson story. It was basically a trade paperback. I bought Hawkman, issue number 23. And then I bought, and then this morning I just bought DC's Unkillables, issue number 3. And, you know, I guess I did buy Hexagon and Neon Future as well. But, you know, not very many considering. But anyway, guys, that's all I have for today's video. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you're not already, please make sure you subscribe, click the little bell and all of that good stuff. You know, give the video a thumbs up if you're here. Give it a thumbs down if you don't like it. It's all good. I'm not going to look that much into it. But while you're at it, make sure that you share it with a friend and invite them to come hang out with us here on the 2nd Street Marvel. You all have a good day. Have a great rest of your week. Go out and read some awesome comic books, and we'll see you in the next video. Later.